guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on this very dramatic look. I know you guys like your Arabic looks and smoky, so I thought why not combine the two. I know it's not for everyone, but it can easily be toned down. I've used shades of purples as I haven't really shown anything of colour yet, and I hope you guys can follow this easily. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to start this look with the eyebrows. As this is a very dramatic smoky look, don't forget to fill in your eyebrows. They need to be strong and dark to go with the look, otherwise the eyeshadows just won't look right. I'm using Spiked Pencil by MAC, and I'm using this with short strokes and with a light hand at the beginning of the brow and then a heavier hand when I go towards the end of the brow. Moving on to the eyes, you want to start by applying a base for the eyeshadows. This is important if you want your eyeshadows to come out more vibrant and vivid. So I'd go for a light colour base, like the ones that MAC do, the paint pots. I'm using Painterly. Soft ochre is a good one too. Go under the brows and clean up with the base. This will help further define them, and since we'll be placing a highlight there, this will give something for the eyeshadows to stick to. Working at the crease first, take a medium toned brown. I'm using Saddle eyeshadow on a 217 brush and softly placing this in the socket. I switch to a 224 as this will help diffuse the colour. This is going to help make the blending process much easier when we apply the next colours. Grab a darker brown on the same 217 brush. I'm using Embark, making sure to concentrate this in the crease. Don't go higher than the crease because now you'll go in with a 224 with no extra product and you're going to blend this out into the first colour that we placed. The next colour I'm taking is Passionate. Take a clean 217 or any other similar fluffy brush. I'm using a blending brush by number 7 and blend this over the two browns that we used. And see how this is starting to look, as if you've spent ages blending different shades of pinks, and you can see the gradient starting to appear. Next I'm taking this gorgeous purple colour and I'm packing this on the outer part of the mobile lid, coming slightly towards the middle, and I'm using a Sigma E60 brush to do this. This eyeshadow is by Makeup Forever and it's in the number 92. Then I go in with Creme de Violet, which is a pink violet colour, although the camera is picking it up as a lilac for some reason. Place this colour on the rest of the lid, starting at the inner corner and moving towards the middle to meet the purple, the darker purple. You want to overlap the colour. Don't worry about covering most of it, as you'll go back in with the brighter purple and cover the violet shade. Keep doing this until there are no lines to indicate where the colour stops and where the others start. Then take a white eye pencil, any will do, every makeup brand sells these, and use this to brighten up the inner corners. I love to do this before I put any highlight shade down, as I find this really brightens up the area. And the colour that I'm going to use on top of this white is Beautiful Iris by MAC, a lovely pale violet lavender colour. This is also going to blend in nicely with the Creme de Violet. Next, take your favourite black eyeliner. Mine is Inglot's number 77 gel eyeliner, my absolute favourite. It's the darkest gel eyeliner I've ever come across and it stays put all day. So using a MAC 210 precise eyeliner brush, I start to line my top lash line. When I was recording this part, I was going so close to the mirror to make sure that I get the straight and most accurate line that I wasn't even in the shot most of the time. But basically I've gone for a dramatic Arabic liner with an extreme wing and a point at the inner corners pointing down. It's best to take your time when doing this and use small little strokes rather than go for it in one big hit. Holding the end of your eye tool will help with the application, but make sure you're not pulling too hard, as it's not good to tug around the area, so be extra gentle. So you want to pull the liner from the end of the line going into the crease to create a cat eye. Then go in with a matte black eyeshadow and place this over the outer wing that we just created. Blend the edges out with a blending brush to soften the crease. Then you want to take some pink that we used earlier onto a large fluffy brush and blend this upwards, making it smoky and dramatic. Blending is the key to this look, so keep blending until it looks nice and smooth. There should be no choppiness at all. Go ahead and grab your white eyeliner and draw under the eyebrow, your brow bone. Again, this will make the highlight shade we use next come out so intense, and I want that for this particular look because the eyeshadows are so dark and smoky. We need to highlight certain areas to bring this look together. I'm using a brush to blend down, and the highlighter I've chosen is my all-time favourite, Vanilla Pigment by MAC. Using a small flat brush to apply this, I'm starting at the highest point of the arch and coming down into the transition colour, and then I'll go back in with the fluffy brush and I'll buff all that out. Go back in with your black eyeliner and line your lower lash line waterline and top waterline. This is a smoky look, so these steps will make such a difference. Extend the line on the bottom as far out as you'd like. I've gone for a long wing to meet the top liner. Then I'll take a wet wipe and clean all the fallout. This is why we do the eyes first. I also take this opportunity to clean the eyeliner, giving it a crisp sharp edge. When you get to the inner corner, drag the line away from the lash line, going downwards, meeting the tip of the top liner, so you leave a small gap between the two lines. In this gap, pat on some vanilla pigment with a small detailed brush. At this point I felt like the eyes needed a bit more pink, so I went in with some more passionate on a fluffy brush and blended this through the crease. Curl your lashes, count to 10 on each eye, and slap on some mascara. Recently I purchased MAC's mascara in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash, and I found this to be a good one, especially as I'm not a big fan of MAC's mascaras. But the formula was thick with the first time I opened it, and usually I start liking my mascaras after a few weeks of using them, so that was a plus. And for lashes, I'm using these ones from Illamasqua. The number just says FL002 on the packaging, so I'm not sure if that's correct, but it comes in a long strip, and all I did was cut it to fit my eye and just stuck them on with some eyelash glue. The foundation I'm wearing is Illamasqua's Rich Liquid. I am loving this foundation, however it's extremely thick and full coverage, so not really ideal for everyday or those who don't need much coverage. However, it doesn't feel heavy on the face at all. I'm buffing this into my skin in circular motions. The colour is looking a little light here, but it does oxidize, and with all the contouring it will look completely fine, as you'll see moving on. Apply some concealer onto your eyes. I'm using a Sigma P80 brush and Prolong Wear concealer to do this. I'm not really going heavy here. As I mentioned earlier, the foundation is so thick it covered everything anyway, so really I'm going in to make sure that I didn't miss any foundation in certain areas, such as along the eyebrows and around the nose area, etc. Now I'm going in with the purple shade from Makeup Forever on an angled brush and placing this over the bottom eyeliner, and at the same time slightly blending down, making the line less harsh and more smoked out. Next, take a matte or semi-matte off-white colour. Here I'm using vanilla eyeshadow, and with a flat brush apply this directly against the wing. This will make the eyeliner stand out even more. I'm going in with more mascara because I felt that my lashes and the false lashes needed to join together. Whilst you're doing this, don't forget your lower lashes too. To contour my face, I'm using Harmony Blush on an Inglot 4SS brush, and starting with the cheeks. I absolutely love this brush to contour. Place the contour in the hollows and blend upwards. I'm going for quite a strong contour on this look. Take only a little product and build up slowly. It's easier to add more product than take it off. Also taking this blush on my jawline, and this time make sure you blend downwards. You don't want to see a thick line of contour that's not been blended properly. Next, take a blush that's not too pink, not too purple. I chose Gingerly by MAC. This blush really complements the colours used on the eyes. I'm using a MAC 113 to apply this, and notice I'm not placing this only on the apples like you typically would. I'm applying this against the contour and blending it all the way back. Take a slightly darker contour shade and using a smaller blending brush, go right against the contour line. This is really going to make your cheekbones look higher and stand out. I'm using the blush Blunt by MAC to do this. And make sure you blend all that out again with a larger brush. And using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and some Harmony, I'm going down the sides of my nose. To set the under eyes and T-zone, I'm using MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder. This will blot away any of those shiny areas and lock in the foundation and concealer. And I'm using a Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush to do this. Okay, so moving on to the lips, I'm using MAC's Soar Lip Liner, and I always fill in the whole lip with a lip liner first before I go in with the lipstick. I promise you your lipstick will last so much longer. So try that if you feel like your lipstick comes off really quickly. Then I'm going over that with MAC's lipstick in Please Me, and I've worn this lipstick for years, but I've only just realised that it's a matte finish, probably because it's so creamy and not drying at all. The colour is a warm pink tone. And on top of that, the lip gloss I'm using is Hyper Shine Lip Gloss in number 9022, and it's by Elf Cosmetics. Then I'm going in with MAC's Engaging Eyeshadow, and I'm actually going to use this as my highlight. It's a mineralised duo shadow. I find one side is too silver and the other is too gold, so what I do is I just run my brush through both colours and I get the perfect highlights. I'm going to take this on my cheeks and down my nose. And last but not least, I'm going to set all that makeup with Fix Plus. You can use any setting spray you have. In fact, you don't need to use any of the exact same products that I mentioned in the video. Similar shades will do, and you certainly don't need to go as extreme and dramatic as I've done. The look will be great toned down too. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll leave all the product details in the info, and please let me know what you thought of the look. I love reading your comments and getting feedback, and thanks for subscribing. See you in my next video. Bye!